Here are the most dangerous air accidents and the reasons that led to their occurrence. Air accidents are a very horrific matter, as they lead to hundreds of deaths simultaneously, and sometimes due to several reasons, including loss of control, restoration of the normal course of the plane, or due to a mechanical defect. Human intervention, terrorist act, combustion, or defensive action, and all of these accidents have no way to escape. In 1983, relations between the Soviet Union and America were very tense, so an unidentified plane coming from America entered the Soviet airspace, and the warplanes launched there, intercepting it. And the Soviet army thought it was a spy plane and shot it down, and there were 296 passengers on board, and it was later learned that the automatic control of the plane deviated from its course. Correct, and then the whole world was angry at the behavior of the Soviet Union. In 2001, an American Airlines plane went down after taking off from New York Airport, and as soon as it flew it began to vibrate, and instead of the pilot being calm, he tried to make the plane more balanced. He started changing the plane's path left and right, thinking that it maintains its balance, but this led to a separation. The plane's tail was removed from the hull, which led to its collapse over a residential complex. 265 people died in the accident, 5 of them residents of the place where the plane crashed. An accident in 1979, which is one of the largest aviation accidents at Chicago Airport, immediately after the plane took off, the left engine fell and all electrical systems stopped working. So the pilot lost control of the plane and tilted on the left side and then fell into the ground, and all who were on it died, in addition to 2 people at the site. The accident reached the death toll to 273, and the reason for the crash was due to the incomplete maintenance of the left engine by the company producing those aircraft. In 1980, in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, a terrible accident occurred 7 minutes after the plane took off. The fire alarm went off on board, so the pilot decided quickly to return to the airport again. And he actually returned, and the landing was successful, and as soon as the plane stopped in order to evacuate the passengers, the fire started to devour the plane from the firefighters headed towards it in an attempt to open the doors. But no one was able to open them, and it took about 23 minutes in attempts, and during the fire extinguishing, half of the structure was burned and 301 people died, and until this moment the source of the fire has not been determined accurately. But it is said that it started from the luggage compartment. In 1988, at the time of the war between Iraq and Iran, American warships were there to protect oil tankers from bombing, so one of the American warships spotted an unidentified aircraft and tried to contact it. But the plane did not respond to the communication process, so they thought it was an Iranian fighter plane, so the captain decided to shoot it down, and knew yet as it was a passenger transport plane, which claimed 290 people, The accident was classified as a defensive act. In 1985, it disappeared from the radar after a plane belonging to an Indian airline flew over the Atlantic Ocean, and after a short time the wreckage of the plane was discovered on the surface of the water and many bodies. 329 people were killed and the plane was completely destroyed in the air as a result of a terrorist act, as a bomb exploded inside the plane where it was in a box luggage.